I just had such a prophetic experience. I was sitting here writing, and this man named Fred came and sat and talked to me. And I say it's prophetic for a lot of reasons, but the main reason is because I have a painting that I painted like 2 years ago, and I named the painting Fred. And yeah, it was just a painting I made when I was on FaceTime with my best friend. We had a painting, a virtual paint and sip type vibe on FaceTime, and I made that painting, and I love it. I love it so much. But just yesterday, so the painting is on my wall, right? The painting, Fred the painting is on my wall, and just yesterday, randomly out of nowhere, it fucking fell off the wall. And it's pretty secure. It's pretty, like, the only time it falls is if it's literally knocked off the wall. So for it to fall randomly was, already weird to me. And I was already like, what the fuck? So, and I just was staring at it. And then literally 24 hours later, this man named Fred, who to me looks like the painting, and I don't mean that in a negative way. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But literally, he looks like the painting, and the painting fell off the wall yesterday. And he just came and randomly sat and started talking to me today. I don't believe in coincidences, so I don't know. It could be a whole lot of hoopla, but I don't believe in hoopla. That's why I look so calm. Because I can distinguish truth from lies. Oh my God, I just seen some lightning. It was so beautiful. I can't be out here too much longer, but I'm glad I came out here because I wasn't going to come. I should probably introduce the podcast. It's Insecure Black Girl, the podcast. Yeah, life is magical, bro. Life is magical, and you really can be who you want to be and do what you want to do. And it's not easy, but it's not impossible. And the reason I wanted to make this video specifically was because, I don't know, I felt like it was time for me to make a video. Realistically, it's been at least 6 months since I recorded a podcast episode, and it's been at least a year since I've uploaded a YouTube video for personal reasons. Mind your business. But I made it a point that I didn't want to talk just to talk. And I think that's why I was having such a hard time, because I had myself on such this schedule that was very school job like. So instead of it feeling like I'm just having fun, I'm just vibing out, I'm just doing me, it feels like work. And discipline is very important, and that's something I'm understanding with age. But there's a difference between discipline and the rigid type of discipline we were taught in school. You know, that type of discipline is for that environment, and every other environment does not require that same type of discipline. So I have to find the discipline that works for me best. You know, my discipline may not look like discipline to you. It may look like immaturity to you. But your discipline may look like hell to me. It may look like suffering. So, you know. So I had myself on this rigid schedule where I felt like I would have to say stuff when I didn't feel like it, or just when I didn't feel called to, because I didn't trust that when I had something to say, or when I record, or when I talk, or when I create, I didn't have enough confidence to just know that I am the creation. And I'm gonna let that one breathe, because that was, yeah. But no, on some real shit, I'm the creation. And whatever I do because of who I am and how I'm going to do it, it'll always be that. And that'll always be there. And I don't have to think too hard or plan so much. So I knew whenever I started making shit again that I just wanted it to come from a place of trust, I guess. Yeah, trust. I wanted to trust that what I had to say was valuable, and I needed to trust myself. So that's why I haven't been dropping episodes and posting shit. And we all go through shit, like, and shit. Nigga, I was just crying yesterday. Not yesterday. I was just crying 2 days ago. And I'm not ashamed that I was just crying because I felt like crying. Like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Like, I felt like crying. That doesn't make me less of a person. That doesn't make me not strong. That doesn't make me not confident. That doesn't make me not beautiful. That doesn't make me not disciplined. That doesn't make me not, emotional. Like, that doesn't make me all of these things. I just cried. And yes, you can add other context clues in and then make your final judgment about whether or not what you was crying for was necessary. But base level, it's like, it's just a feeling, something we physically express. More recently, I've been crying tears of joy, which is something I've never done this frequent in my life. I've had tears of joy sparsely throughout my life, but not the ones that I'm crying now. So, crying is not good or bad. It's just a thing. I am not good or bad. I am just a thing. I will do bad things. I will do good things. I will try my best not to do bad things. But in some stories, you're going to be the villain. Like, I have considered people's feelings in every analytical way I could. I have thought and hypothesized about every possible outcome for how my actions may affect somebody, and tried to take the route of least harm and resistance, and still been the villain in their story, and still have been the person that they claim did this and did that and was this and was that and ruined this and had it out for them and didn't like and didn't really and was fake. I'm still all these things, even with me consciously using all of my awareness to choose the best, most sensitive outcome. And do I make mistakes? Yes. So I very well may be the villain in some people's story, but I don't give a damn. Because I got a whole lot of villains in mind. Like, it is what it is. But I'm going on a little rampage. I'm not rampage, I'm going on a ramble. So the main thing I wanted to talk about was I failed at life. I've failed at life. Yes, I have. I have failed at life. In more than one scenario. In more than one way. In plenty of ways. But, all of those failures were needed, and all of those failures were met with outstanding lessons. Oh my God. Lessons you couldn't pay for, And when I say I failed at life, I failed at what I thought my life was supposed to be. I know, I'm 20, I'm saying, I know, the same old story, I know. I'm just another 20-year-old who thinks their life is different and hard, and I get it, but truthfully, you have this version of yourself at 15, at 12, at 9, and you expect to be this thing and this person that you are, but that you are becoming, but you don't really give yourself time to become it, you just kind of want to go from this to that, you know. You don't respect the becoming, the process. It's a process. And I'm starting to respect the process. I think I tried to cheat the process as a kid. And I think that's what growing up is seeing how long it takes you to realize you can't cheat the process and you just got to do the process. Some people, you know, they come from rougher environments. They realize ain't no getting around the process. They got to do this, they got to do that to get this, to get that. And they learn that younger in life, but they may do things to get they may do things that harm them in that process. So they still have a lesson to learn within that. Other people might not get that you can't go around the process till they 50. And they didn't spend 50 years trying to get around the process. And, you know, now they 50 and their pockets empty and they looking around trying to gain sympathy or, you know, or just finally try to find themselves when they realize that they couldn't cheat the process, the system, you know. You can't beat the system. The system is you. You're the system. The system is not this. It's not. The system is not our government, our political opinions, our police force, and our army and our National Guard, our military surveillance. The system is not school. The system is not church. The system is not religion. The system is not, you know, health and being a vegan. The system is not any of these things. The system is within. We all have walk-in systems. Some of our systems are dysregulated. Some of our systems are traumatized. Some of our systems are very ugly and dirty on the inside. Some of our systems are, you know, malfunctioning. They're breaking down. Some of our systems are upgrading. Some of our systems are thriving. You know, some of our systems are glowing. Some of our systems are radiant. Some of our systems are moving and flowing. Some of our systems are abundant. Some of our systems are disrespectful. Some of our systems are nasty. We are systems, you know, and how you conduct yourself is how you will be treated in this lifetime or the next. Please don't think that you can, or think what you want, but I don't believe that you can do heinous things, never learn any lessons, cheat the system. I don't believe you can cheat the system. So I don't believe you can do heinous things and then get on your knees and talk to whoever and die and then go to heaven. That's not what I personally believe. I believe you're going to pay for it in this lifetime or the next. If you think, I don't know. You know, I don't want to get into religion, but that's kind of just where I go every time because it's hard for me to separate my beliefs from who I am as a person. And I understand how Christians feel because I don't want to separate my beliefs from who I am as a person. Bitch, this is who I am. This is what the hell I got to say. I don't want to not say it because fuck you. You know, you say what the fuck you want to say. You going to say I'm talking shit or I'm crazy. So, bitch, let me say you crazy. Like, it can't be one-sided. You can't beat the system. You can't cheat it. Bitch, we going to be fair all around. I vouch and fight for equality all around. Not you get to get over on me, but I can't get no. Back to what I was saying. Camera died. Not camera died, girl. Let me not say that. The camera, girl, I had to restart the camera. I ain't used to all this. So I gotta get my ass up. You know, y'all just watch the video, but bitch, I gotta get my ass up. It don't record forever. It ain't just, oh, I press record, I just sit here. I gotta keep getting up. I done took my shoes off, because I'm gonna get comfortable. So I done took my shoes off. I gotta keep putting my shoes on, take my shoes off, put my shoes on, take my shoes off. Bitch, the least y'all could do is like the video. Damn, nigga, y'all want an awful lot. You know, nigga won't even like your shit. You know, you done put on the whole performance for a nigga, and a nigga will like it too. A nigga will like it. A nigga will like the shit that you doing, like your video, like your outfit, like your shit, and will not like that motherfucking picture. They will not like that video. They will keep scrolling. They'll be like, that's nice. Bitch, like, and I'm not lying, because I do it too sometimes. Sometimes I don't feel like double tapping. I know, but for me, you know, we here right now. We having a moment. This is special. You're special. That's all y'all want to hear. You're special. You're loved. You are. Back to what I was saying. My point was, because I got off topic again, but, you know, you reap what you sow. You will pay for what you do. In this lifetime or the next, you know, you will pay for the atrocities you cause somebody if they were done, you know, purposefully with intent to harm. You know, intention is everything. But my point is that I don't even honestly know how I got there. Maybe I can make it connect in the editing process. But yeah, I failed. I failed at what I thought I was supposed to be. You know, I failed at how I thought I could cheat the progress in the system. How I could cheat myself. Oh, that's where I was going. Yeah. You know, you try to cheat the system and you cheat yourself. You play me, you play yourself. That's real shit. You fucking with me, you play yourself. Because what I got, you can't just get. And I'm not talking about like that, but who I am, you can't just find. But I've failed in the ways I was supposed to fail. I'm working currently on changing my perspective with rejection. I recently got rejected for something. And even with all of this knowledge and awareness and consciousness I have, you know, I was still like, damn, bitch. Fuck you too. You know, like, for real. Like, that's like, yeah, fuck you too then, bitch. I ain't want to do this shit no way, you bald head hoe. Like, that's how I feel, you know. I'm calling people bald head before they even try to hit it, you know. You know, I'm on the defense, you know, before a motherfucker try to call me bald head. Bitch, you bald head, you know. Bitch. Bitch, we bald head. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I'm working on my view of rejection because I'm a person. So, of course, like, my initial response is like, all right, bitch, fuck y'all, you know. But, you know, rejection really is redirection. And sometimes things just aren't meant for you. And when things are so hard, that usually means they're not meant for you. When you just cannot catch a break and you keep trying something, it's not working, it's not meant for you. And I don't mean when you're following your dreams and you have to go through that process. Don't confuse the work and the discipline you have to have in the progress. I'm saying progress, the process. I've been saying progress for a minute now. The process. Don't confuse the discipline and work you have to put in the process, in your system, with rejection and redirection. Because when you're moving in your path, things will work out. They might not work out exactly how you thought it was, but usually it'll work out better. You know, a lot of times when I think things aren't going to work out for me, they tend to work out in a much better way than I could have ever expected. Things move in a way that I couldn't have orchestrated alone, you know, versus when I'm really pushing for something and I really want something to happen it seems like the harder I push, the more it goes away, you know? So, the things I failed in life are things that I was supposed to fail in because it was redirection for me to be putting my time and life force and energy right now on this planet towards something else. And had I continued to prosper and elevate in those ways or in those fields or spend my time in those ways, waste my energy and my life force in careers in circles I have no business in, then I would just be wasting my time here, and ultimately be dissatisfied and unhappy with myself for not doing what I felt called to do and putting in the work and progress in that arena, you know. And like I said earlier, discipline looks different in different things. So this form of discipline that has been militarized, brainwashed, into me, weaponized against me, this brainwashing and this discipline rigid structure that has been taught to me from the ages of 4, because most of us went to pre-K, from the ages of 4 to, for me, 20, from 4 to 20, so my whole fucking life. I'm only 24, so what you're looking at is the school of me, okay? For the past 4 years of me being out of systems as far as school and somewhat jobs, at least salary, I haven't, that's not your business, but yeah, I haven't worked a salary job. So as far as me being out of structure in that environment, these past 4 years has been my unschooling. I have been unschooling myself. I have been unlearning all of this shit and teaching myself what I really need to know, and the disciplines that I need to learn to better function in this world. So yeah, I failed at what they told me to do. I did. I failed at being a Christian. Sorry, not sorry. I failed at it. I was never devoted. I was never devoted. I never really gave up. I spent most of my time in church confused and ready to go home. Slightly irritated, a little hungry, very annoyed. That's how I spent my time in church. And there's some people who go to church and they genuinely feel refreshed and energized. And there are lights, there are stars in churches to help people not be completely taken by. But that's not where I'm supposed to be at. So I failed at being a Christian. I failed at school, not physically. I actually made pretty good grades, but I did fail a couple of classes. And side note, I failed classes and kept going to the next grade. I failed classes but continued to get passed off to the next grade. That's the education system we living in. That's what we've built in America. That's the education that we fucking deem this. I don't know, man. Y'all act like high school. I don't know. I mean, I guess. I get it. I guess. But the way we treat American education and we put it on this pedestal, having this educated country, this country is not educated. This country is brainwashed. And we all have the same brainwashing, so we can all act like we're on the same level, or we all are on the same level, but it's not education. Education is knowing real history, real American history. I'm not going to talk about real American history because I don't give a fuck too. But I know what I was taught in school differs from what I learned on my own outside of the public education funded by the government, ran by imperialists, But yeah, so I failed at school because sometimes I just would not give a fuck. I would go through these spells where I would wake up and be like, why am I here? Irritated as fuck. It's 7 in the morning. Somebody being loud. You woke up late. Your mama was bitching, They didn't have a good breakfast. Y'all was out of Pop-Tarts at the house, so you went to the cafeteria. You don't even like their breakfast, but you was out of Pop-Tarts, so you went to the cafeteria. The cafeteria got the nastiest shit, the shit you hate. Somebody being loud, somebody musty already. Your teacher in a pissy mood. And I just think to myself, what the fuck am I doing here? And why the fuck do I need to solve for why? So yeah, I did fail. I have failed in life. I'll probably fail in more ways. I aim to. That's the goal. That's genuinely the goal. How many ways can I fail? Because each time I fail, I win at something else. You cannot beat the system. You cannot beat the process. And because you can't beat the process, with your losses will eventually come your wins. Because that is just balance. That's life. It's a circle of life. You know, yin and yang, whatever the fuck you want to call it. As long as you go through the process and you don't let the process take you or make you or break you, but you have to go through the process to get the reward, you know. So yeah, girl, I fail. I don't give a fuck. Some people, them kids cursing too much. I don't like hearing little kids curse. I don't, because like, watch your fucking mouth. Watch your fucking mouth. Nah, I'm just playing. I don't like hearing it, but who the fuck am I? But yeah, I failed. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep failing. I gotta go, y'all, because these kids is tired. You know when kids get tired and they just start making unnecessary sounds? That's what's going on right now. They a little tired. It's okay. I'm a little tired. So, I failed in many things in life, but I have succeeded in way more valuable things. I have gained lessons in love, in acceptance, in strength, in standing on your own, and cleansing your system and going through the process. I have gained things that cannot be taken from me no matter what circumstance may happen in my life. You don't own me. I am sovereign. Ho. You can't wave $1 in my face. You can't wave, fame or reputation. Like, you cannot trick me with the things of this world, because I know where the real gold lies, and you also can't take it from me in this lifetime or the next. So I'm gonna get out of here because it's getting dark, girl. It's time for me to go. I want to get some food. I don't know, I have some hummus. Ooh, I got a parfait. I've been making parfaits. They're so freaking good. I'm going to insert a picture of my parfait because it was mad cute today. And I just love that. And that's what life is about. Life is about beauty and finding beauty in yourself and in what you do and who you are. I am the creation. I am the beauty. I am the light. I am the dark. I am the soul. I am the art. I've been feeling very whimsical. I'm in my humanitarian attire, philanthropist. That's the goal. Well, that's not the goal. I take that back. That's what I do. That's who I am currently and right now. That's what I walk in right now. And that's why you get the face you do, and you get the mug you do, and you get you do. That's why you see what you see right now, because that's who I am currently today. Don't ask me about who I was. She ain't around. Don't worry about her. Worry about yourself. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sticking around. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone who watches what the fuck I got to say. Because it's a lot of shit you can watch. Baddies probably on right now. Baddies is probably on right now. Currently, girl. You could go watch Baddies right now. So if you is listening to what I got to say, Listen, I appreciate you. I send you love. You are love. You already have love. So I'm giving you what you got. You giving me what I got. You love me, I love you.